Um, when I was a little girl, I just knew things, and I didn't know
Your
where
intuition.
they came from, and I just knew them.
God, they come from God. They come from your guardian angels. God loves us so much that before we even get here, we're assigned 2 guardian angels, 1 master spirit guide, and 2 earth angels. And that's not counting your soul's clan sending you your love, light, and prayers and support. That's not counting the archangels and their legions, 7 archangels, the archangel Michael, the archangel Metatron, the archangel Raphael for healing and those that need to be healed, Gabriel, the archangel of messages, important news. That's not counting the seraphims and the cherubs with the God's head. That's not counting the saints and the masters, Buddha, Jesus, Kuan Yin, Muhammad, the Blessed Mother Mary. That's not counting the 12 elders of the Akashic Records. You know, that's all available to all of us at any time, not counting what you've been given. And as you're going through life, and let's say you're kind of like really going, wow, I can't get up this hill, much less go down it, right? You're having a difficult time. If you don't have what you need as far as assistance and help, that is assigned to you at that given moment, whether you asked for it or not. Now, when you choose to work with it, obviously you can go much further.
Now, right now my question is, throughout my life, I've allowed my knowing to just guide me.
That's a beautiful thing.
And then the ego gets in the way, and it'll say, but that doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't, forget it. You're being paranoid, or even...
But that's the mind. That's the ego, exactly. And the ego is not our friend when it comes to this. If my ego was, if I allowed, we all have ego. Again, we can't deny what exists. We have 3 levels of consciousness. We have the ego, right? Your conscious mind. We have the subconscious mind, which is a bank of information from your mission statement to past lives to all kinds of information. And then your higher self. We're supposed to be going directly to our higher self, God part self. But what we do is we get stuck here. But, you know, the ego is not our friend in spirituality. Your ego is not your friend in working with your intuitive ability. It works against you, not for you.
Yeah, and I find myself in this place now where I'm saying, I don't know why I'm being guided this way, but I'm going this way.
But you got to trust it. You know, a lot of times when I'm given information, I'm not always able to put it together necessarily at that given moment. Not a couple of weeks ago, I like to drive, and then I'll let everybody have a break. And I said to my manager, I said, you know what? I went to get out of the house and Spirit said, don't drive. And I was like, what? And I remember going, last time I didn't listen to that. So I said to Shantae, I said, I'm not driving. I said, Spirit told me not to drive, I'm not driving. So I threw her the keys, she drove. Well, then I got the details. She's going down the road, the phone rings. Really god-awful news. It's my personal business, so I'm not going to fully put it out there, even I put some of it out there. Enough to shake me up so bad that I was like crying, and if I would have been driving, I don't know, I probably would have ran into a tree or someone. And being that I was not driving, I could basically have my breakdown and get to where I was going safely. You see what I'm saying? But if I would have not listened to that, I probably would have been in an accident and hurt myself or her or maybe someone else. So I didn't get all of it, but I got don't drive. And then 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, then I got why I shouldn't have been driving. And so in my earlier years, I'd go, but why? I want more information. And then now I just go, okay, and then it comes. You see what I'm saying? It's like a flow.